This is me trying. All right,
Right.
right?
Got it.
All right, recording in progress. Here we go. So tonight we are going to do our backyard barbecue on a budget. On our menu, we have garden veggie tortellini salad, garden veggie dip with a veggie tray, Oreo cream cake and cold brew coffee, and green goddess chicken salad. So I hope you're not drooling and super hungry by the end of it, but here we go. So yeah, so thank you guys for being here. This is so fun. I'm actually going to spotlight my video, not because I'm conceited, but so that people can see it when they view it later. So let's see if I can do that.
Yeah, spotlight that. Be conceited. You're fine.
Spotlight for everybody. Okay, here we go. Perfect. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with the garden veggie tortellini salad. So what I started with was just a package of tortellinis just from the grocery store. So I cooked them and had them cool off. So those are all ready to go. So it's going to be like a cold salad. But this is just the regular cheese tortellini that I got from the freezer section. So I cooked them like the package says. And then I'm going to add a pepper and half of a cucumber. So I'm going to be using the Rapid Prep mandolin here. And if you have this, you already love it because it's awesome. So here's what this thing can do. This thing is made to make French fries, but it does so much more. So if you can see, it's a mandolin. And you see when you pump it, the blade goes down over the food. And you can set it to different settings. So you'll see two dials on the side, on the back here. This one, if you can see, it has a slice setting, a thin French fry setting, and a thick French fry setting. I don't know if you can see it clearly. And then it also has 8 different thickness settings too. So we're going to be slicing our cucumber on the French fry setting on number 5. So let's do it this way so you can see. So the catcher just snaps right in here, and all I have to do is connect the little chute, and then I can put my food in. So I like to leave the skins on my cucumber. Just gives it more color and they're not super tough. So I'm going to slice it. Just like that. And so then when it gets down to where I would have to stick my hands in, I'm going to use the little pusher to do it for me. All right, so our cucumber is all cut up. If you can see, they're little slices like that, little French fry slices, so that's perfect. And then the next thing I'm going to do is my pepper. So I'm just going to cut it in quarters so it fits in, and take the seeds out real quick. All right, and then quarters. So cut that one in half. I know you can't see this, but I'm just cutting a pepper, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to actually adjust the blade settings, and we're going to put this one on the slice setting on number 3. So that'll just make it a little bit thinner. And there we go. And then it does pull the end, make the ends a little bit thicker, but I can just chop them up on my own. So let me do these other 2. There we go. So if you can see, this one's a little bit thinner, but still in perfect strips. So that is perfect. Makes cutting so easy. So then this is all of our veggies that we need to do for the salad. All of this is dishwasher safe. You can stick it right in the dishwasher, which is awesome. And we'll just add it right to our tortellini here. And that is our veggies, our tortellini. And then we're going to make the dressing really quick. So the dressing is really simple. It is our, let me put this, garden vegetable dip mix, which is so good. We'll make the dip for veggies later, but you're going to put 3 tablespoons of this. These are our adjustable measuring spoons. If you can see, they have different measurements. So this is a tablespoon, but if you slide it up, you can do a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, a teaspoon and a half. You can just use one measuring spoon for all of your measuring needs. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons of this right in this jar. Like that. And then we're going to do half a cup of olive oil. And then this mason jar has the measurements right on it, which is so helpful. And a very slow pour spout. Sorry about that. Oh, that was perfect. Exactly half a cup. All right, so we have half a cup of oil, and then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar too. Hopefully this goes a little faster. Perfect. And then I'm using our, you can see this is our mini whipper. It's really perfect for eggs, for dressing, anything small that you need to mix really quickly and easily. Really fun to use. And that's our dressing. So 3 tablespoons of the garden veggie mix, a 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar, and a half a cup of oil. And I'm just going to mix that up and then pour that right on the tortellini salad. There's that. If you're making this ahead of time, you can leave the dressing off and then pour it on later, so that everything doesn't get soggy. But since we're going to eat it tonight for dinner, I'm going to put it on now. And then just mix it together. And then the last ingredient, 2 more ingredients actually. We're going to add 6 ounces of crumbled feta. So this salad is really, really quick and easy for a barbecue, for any kind of appetizer, for anything that you're going to or have guests over for. It's just really easy and simple. This is 6 ounces of feta cheese. And then we're also going to add a cup of cherry tomatoes. So let me move this out of the way. All right. And we're going to use this closing cut to cut our tomatoes in half. So I have a cup of cherry tomatoes. My papa grew these in his garden. So these are fresh garden tomatoes. He has like 20 tomato plants every year for him and my grandma. So he has to give a lot away and I love it. Perfect. So we're just going to add the tomatoes to the closing cut, and I'm going to close it. And then this is one of our coated knives. This is our coated chef's knife. And it comes with the closing cut. So if you order the closing cut, it'll come with it. And all you do is hold the tomatoes in place right here and then slice through them like that. And it cuts all of them perfectly in half, just like that. And so we'll add them right in. So this thing, I also use it a lot for cutting chicken breasts. It just cuts it really easily and quickly, and I love that. So that is our garden veggie tortellini salad. Really quick, really easy. And then you can just keep it in the fridge until you're ready to serve it. Or like I said, save the dressing for later and put it together later when you get to a friend's house or whatever. So that's our first dish, which is great. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Feel free to cut me off or whatever. So
how long do you think you could leave that in the refrigerator if it's already mixed up? Like overnight or?
with the dressing on, I would say like overnight before it gets kind of soggy. But if you leave the dressing off, you could probably do it 3 or 4 days, I would say, because the tortellinis, they have cheese in them and they're cooked. So once they're cooked and they're refrigerated, it's probably fine. We eat leftover pasta salad like 3 or 4 days like after.
Just
So
put some plastic over it and cover it. Yeah.
Yeah, it would keep really well. All right, so that's our first thing. Our next thing we're gonna do is our garden veggie dip and veggie tray. So this is our small pull and serve tray. You can see it comes with a lid. It comes with a tray insert, and then it also comes with the cooler insert. So what you do is if you want to keep this really cold, you keep it in the freezer, and it's just like a regular cooler insert that you would put like in a beach bag or anything like that. You can use this for a beach bag or lunchbox or whatever. But if you freeze it or refrigerate it, it'll stay really cold for a long time. So when you are going to a barbecue or going to be outside for a while, or if you have people over and you just have a veggie tray out for a while, this will keep all your veggies and dip fresh, like it just came out of the fridge. So that's what we're going to do. And then all of these clear plastic pieces are dishwasher safe. So you can just throw these in the dishwasher if they get anything on them. And then this just wipes clean with a wet cloth. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna cut up, I have to get my other pepper out. Give me 1 second. You can use this for veggies, you can use it for fruit, you can use it for pretty much anything that you want to keep. These little mats are our flexible cutting mats, so that's what I use to keep the counter clean. And they also double as a cutting board. So that's perfect. So there's a bad spot. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use our rapid prep mandolin again just to slice these. And I'll just do it right on here so you can see. So we're going to put this on the slicing side, and we're going to do it on number 8 thickness because we're going to use it as finger food. So we'll just slice it. And there you have cucumber slices. So I'll just put these in the one section of our cool insert. Need a bigger countertop. Do that. Guess I should have used the tray. They're going everywhere, but that's okay. So there we have our cucumbers, fit right in. And then we will use our quick slice. One thing I forgot to get at, our quick slice. So this is our quick slice. If you can see the blades in here, go right into this, the base of it. So it slices just into slices. So what I'm going to do with the pepper is seed it like before. And then I'll use the quick slice. I'll just put it skin side down. And I want to cut it into thin slices. And I'll just line it up just like that. And then I have my pepper slices right there. Oops. To add into my veggie tray. And then with this, you can get your veggie tray ready. If you're like me and just snack on things throughout the week, you can keep this in the fridge all week long, and you just have a tray of veggies to snack on whenever you want to pull it out. And then it has a little place for the dip in the middle, which is also perfect. Alrighty, so there's our pepper all sliced. And then in the middle, we're going to do our garden vegetable dip. Great. Let's see if you can see this. All right, so we have the hole in the middle. I'm going to add my sour cream. So the garden vegetable dip to make it into a dip just calls for 1 cup of either sour cream, Greek yogurt, cream cheese, mayo, or a combination of any of those, and then 1 tablespoon of this dip. So I'm going to add a cup of sour cream into the middle of our tray. And I believe it holds exactly a cup right in the middle, so it's perfect. So there's a cup. And then we'll add a tablespoon of our veggie mix. I'm using the teaspoon measure this time, so that's why I'm doing 3 of them. There we go. And then just mix it up and you have your veggies and dip ready to go. I'm making a mess, so maybe you would want to mix it ahead of time in a different bowl and then do that. But if you can see,
Oh, but then you'd have to wash another bowl.
I know that's my problem. So, so there we go.
That looks good enough.
Yeah. So there's our garden vegetable dip. So then if you're going to a party, you can just stick this whole thing in the fridge with the lid on until you're ready to go. It snaps on and then you can take the whole thing with you when you're ready. So that's perfect.
So, Kelsey, does that have a handle on it anywhere, or is it?
Yes, it has
does?
just a little,
Okay, underneath.
the edge.
Okay.
The edge comes out a little bit. So it
I
has
see,
holes.
okay.
Mhm. Yep. There's that. All right. So the next thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to wait and do the Oreo cream cake. I'll do that last. So I want to show you, I'm just going to I have pre-shredded chicken that I made earlier today. And this is one of our Taste Buds seasoning packets that I got this month in the mail. So if you're not familiar with Taste Buds, it's a subscription service that we have where Pampered Chef sends you each month that you sign up, you get 3 seasoning packets and 3 different recipe cards. And then you also have access to a hub on pamperedchef.com that tells you different recipes to use the seasonings that you get, different grocery lists and that kind of thing. So it's really helpful if you don't like making the same meals all the time, but you don't really know where to find other recipes. You can subscribe to the Taste Buds subscription and they'll send you 3 new recipes and seasonings each month. So this month, one of them that we got was our Green Goddess seasoning. And this is one of the Taste Buds exclusives. So you'll see sometimes Pampered Chef will send some of our seasonings that you can get through pamperedchef.com, like shopping with us regularly. But then they have some each month that are you can only get these seasonings if you subscribe to Taste Buds. So this is one of those. So this, the recipe that they sent is Green Goddess chicken pita. And it's really good. We had it the other day. So I'm just going to make the dressing for our chicken tonight. And it's just, it can be a marinade. It can be a dressing for a salad or chicken or whatever. But it calls for a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of the mix, a teaspoon of honey, and 1.5 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. So to make this, we're going to use our measure, mix, and pour. So this is our salad dressing maker. It comes with recipes right on the bottle. If you don't want to find recipes, it comes with a creamy dressing recipe and a simple vinaigrette recipe. But we're just going to make our Green Goddess dressing in here. So we need a 1/4 cup of oil. And then this also has the measurements right on it, if you can see that. So we'll just pour it right in. Up to 1/4. Almost. There we go. 1/4 cup of dressing or of oil. We need 2 tablespoons of the Green Goddess seasoning. Let's see if I have 2 tablespoons because I used this a lot already. We're going to make it approximate, and I think that's about 2 tablespoons. So I'm very careful when I make recipes, as you can tell. 2 tablespoons-ish of the Green Goddess mix, a teaspoon of honey, and I'm gonna guess this too. Less dishes, right, Mary?
Is that? Yes.
And then a 1.5 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. I'll just guess. That looks good. All right. So then all you do, this lid has a seal on it. If you can see right under here, when you pop it open, then the dressing can come out. But if you close it, you can shake it and seal it. So we'll just shake it up and we have our green goddess dressing. So I'm going to put that on our chicken pitas later. So that's super, super simple, super easy and so fun.
Elsie, are you allowed to say what's in the in the mix?
Yeah,
Like what kind of herbs or whatever they are?
it says garlic powder, salt, parsley, basil, black pepper, dill, tarragon,
Oh,
sugar,
wow.
onion powder, spinach powder, nutritional yeast, and anti-caking agents. So,
Okay, it's got a lot of green stuff.
yeah, that's the goddess part.
Interesting
All the
mix,
green.
yeah.
So yeah, there's our dressing. So that's that. Yeah, so what I love about these recipes are they're really simple, and really easy, and they make entertaining really easy. So I like to entertain, but I don't love a ton of cleanup. I don't love a ton of dishes and mess and trying to coordinate cleaning the house and making a crazy meal. So these recipes really help me with that. So another super simple recipe is our, what's it called? Oreo cream cake. So we're going to use another one of our cool and serve collections. This is our rectangular cool and serve. It's a 9x13 pan, but it, like the veggies and dip tray, it has the cooler inserts. So these ones come, it has the tray that you put the food in, it has the cooler inserts, and then it has the base that holds everything. So again, all this is dishwasher safe except for the freezer trays. So we're going to make our Oreo cake now. All right, so this calls for, I'm sorry, you can't really see my face and my kitchen at the same time. All right. So my 2-year-old was trying to steal these Oreos from me earlier, and I told him no, they were for a recipe. So for him. But anyway, we're going to make a layer. We're going to layer the whole bottom with Oreos. It says to use about 33, but I'm not going to count. Just layer them and stack them close together. There's a lot of different like icebox cake recipes on our Pampered Chef website for this cool and serve tray. There's like a coconut lime one. I forget, there's like this is really good for taco dip. If you make like refried beans, and then I forget what else comes in taco dip, salsa, cheese, sour cream, all that kind of stuff. Right. Sorry for all the crinkling. Probably not a good noise. All right, there we go. We have our layer of Oreos all in there. And then, so that is one whole package of Oreos right there. And then we're going to set this aside and pull out our mixing bowl. And we need 3 cups. We're making our own whipped cream. We need 3 cups of heavy cream. I should probably measure this one for real.
Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
It is. This is our
It's a beautiful bowl.
4-quart mixing bowl, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our 4-quart mixing bowl. This was designed specifically for our mixer tool, which I'll show you in a second. So we have stainless steel mixing bowls and glass mixing bowls. But when Pampered Chef came out with this Flex Plus mixer, they didn't want the glass or the stainless steel to be scratched. So they designed this bowl to go with it, just so it doesn't ruin any of the other products. So, which I thought was very nice of them. So we have 3 cups of cream. This is a low calorie dessert, guys. Three cups of cream. We're gonna do a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar.
The dessert is the best.
What'd you say?
The dessert is the best.
I know it is. So 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And then All right, one thing on my wish list is Pampered Chef measuring spoons. I don't have them yet, so these are from like Target or Walmart or something.
I love their measuring spoons.
The measuring cups. I have the
Yeah.
little teaspoon like measuring spoons, but
Oh, okay.
not the big measuring cups. All right, so then this is one of my treasured possessions. This is our double strength Madagascar bourbon vanilla. This is only available, it has been only available at Christmas time as one of our like holiday seasonal products, and they're never sure if it's going to come back because they have to obviously source it out of Madagascar, and so they don't know what the vanilla bean situation is going to be like every year. So they can't guarantee it'll come back, but this is the best vanilla I've ever had. It's so good. So the recipe calls for a teaspoon of this, but since this is double strength, you only have to use half of what it's calling for. Which also it makes it go a lot further. So here you go. And I'm not going to use the same garden vegetable teaspoon that I use because I don't think that flavor would go very well. All right, so half a teaspoon right in there. So if this comes back, if this vanilla comes back this winter, stock up because it's so good. All right, so we have our cream, our sugar, and our vanilla in here. And this is our Flex Plus multi-prep set. So this whole set is basically a battery pack for the kitchen. So you know how like power tools like a weed whacker and a leaf blower will have like a battery pack, or a drill, like those kinds of things will have a battery pack and then a tool that you hook it to. That's what this is for the kitchen. So this makes it all of our appliances cordless that go with it. So we have the hand mixer that I'm going to show you tonight, but we also have a food processor that it clips onto and an immersion blender. So this battery power pack hooks onto all of those appliances. And then you have cordless appliances, which is awesome. So I'm just using the whisk attachments. It comes with the thicker like cookie batter attachments too, but we're going to be using this tonight. It also comes with 2 battery packs and a charging station too. So, all right, so we are going to mix it. Oops, forgot to turn it on. That's embarrassing. This one's dead. Hold on a second. That's why there's 2 batteries when this happens. All right. Take 2. There we go. All right. Oh, okay, there's lights now, so that's a good sign. All right, so we're gonna try to mix it. Ooh. So you can't hear me while it's going. We're gonna mix it until stiff peaks form. So now here's the noise. All right, so I think those I'll go a little bit longer because those are kind of soft. Righty. Ooh, there we go. I would have said talk amongst yourselves, but that wouldn't be helpful. All right, so we have our whipped cream. And all of the attachments for this, the food processor, the whisks, the immersion blender are all dishwasher safe too, which is awesome. Cordless and dishwasher safe. All right, so we're gonna take our whipped cream and our lovely Oreo cookies. And our mix and scraper. This is one of our silicone spatulas. If you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but this one has a curve in it, so it scoops it as well as scrapes it. Some of the other, let me show you, the classic scraper is just flat all the way around. There's no curve to it. So this one's a little sturdier and you can scoop with it. So we're going to take about half of the whipped cream and spread it right on top. So you can impress your guests by whipping your own whipped cream. It's very easy to do. I just feel like a lot of people don't do it. It's also really easy to get it from the store. So there's our layer of whipped cream. And then we'll do another layer, sorry for the noise, of Oreos. Right on top. And I guess you can make this as high as you wanted to. You can make it like a trifle. You don't have to do it in like a flat, what's this called? 9x13 pan. Yeah, you could add other fun stuff to it. Could add peanut butter chips, chocolate chips. This is just a really good like basic dessert, and then you can add whatever you want to it. All right. Here we go. Whoops. All right, so then one more layer of whipped cream. And then you can top it with crumbled Oreos. And it says to put maraschino cherries on top right before serving. So I'm going to save that for later. But there you go. Really easy dessert. Really fun. And then, like I said, it has the cooler insert. So you can leave this right in the fridge. And then when you take it out, it'll keep it really cool. It'll keep the whipped cream whipped so it doesn't melt in the heat. And then you can just serve it right out of here. So that's perfect. And it clips right on. This one has handles too. You can see the little handles right there, but that's that. All right, so our last thing that goes with the cake is cold brew coffee. I don't think any of you are coffee drinkers though, are you?
I am.
Oh, you are. Oh, two of you are. You all are? I thought none of you drank coffee.
No, I must be the woman out because I don't drink coffee.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. So this is our cold brew coffee maker. It comes with it's just a cold brew pitcher. You can make tea in it. So this is the tea insert. So if you want to make iced tea in it, just put your tea bags right in this one. But we're going to use the coffee filter. So it comes with this little filter cup right here, and you just stick your whichever filter you're using, oops, right here, and it locks in place. So then it also comes with a silicone lid and a little, like a little sweater for your coffee. Keep it cozy. All right, so what you do is you fill it up. I'm using decaf, but you fill up this cylinder with coffee. And if you want it really strong, you can like pack it down. I don't know if that's strong. And then you'll stick this right in. So if you can see it's filled with coffee, we'll stick it right in the pitcher. And then you pour 40 ounces of water right through here. So, and it does start going down pretty quickly, so you don't have to wait a super long time. But this thing, it looks kind of small, but it actually holds a good amount of coffee. So then you'll let this sit on your countertop for the first 18 hours. You don't want it to be refrigerated because apparently refrigerating it brings more acidity out of it. Which if you like really acidic coffee, then you can put it in the fridge. But if you leave it out for 18 hours, then that calms the acidity. And then you can just store it in the fridge after 18 hours. So I learned something. I learned that in another party last week. Somebody said they make cold brew coffee and they've experimented with the different like time sitting out and refrigerating. So I thought that was interesting. So, all right. So there's our 40 ounces of water. And then we'll just pop the lid on and we'll let it sit for 18 hours on the counter. And then you have cold brew coffee. And there we go. So that is our backyard barbecue on a budget. So I think the most expensive thing is probably a pound of coffee. But if you don't use it all at once, then it's not super pricey. So it depends what coffee you use too. But yeah, those are some of my time saving, money saving barbecue tips. Yeah, do any of you have questions about anything? What'd you say?
I said they're good recipes. Thanks
Yeah.
for showing some of those products because I haven't seen them. You see them in the catalog. You don't. It
Mhm.
doesn't do it justice. I mean,
Right.
like a lot of the stuff is bigger than I thought it was.
Mhm.
from the
Yeah,
catalog.
it helps a lot to be able to see it like
Yeah.
being used and in a kitchen and all that. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yep. So which recipe do you want to try first?
I like the salad recipe
Yeah.
best.
Me too.
I don't think I'm going to go anywhere near the cookies.
I know, now I have to find someone to give it away to because
No,
me
really.
and my husband and my toddler should not eat all of that. So yeah, but awesome.
I was sitting there
Well,
thinking, and I was like, I thought you said this was a, calorie type of dessert. And whoa, all those Oreo cookies itself. And I love Oreo cookies, so that's not a good thing for me.
I know, me too. And whipped cream and yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll have to get rid of
Great at
that.
a picnic though, or something with
Yeah,
a lot of kids and
absolutely.
stuff, like family.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So, and I mean, since there's so much cream and so much Oreos, you can't really have too much of it. So it'll go a
Mhm.
long way.
Mhm.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Did you say you got the tortellinis in the freezer section?
hmm Yeah, you just
Yeah.
get a bag of the frozen little cheese tortellinis and then cook them however the package, mine said to cook it for 3 minutes in boiling water. So that's what I did.
Okay.
And then I just cooled it off with cold water and let it drain before I added the other stuff to it.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
You're fine. So awesome. Well, wonderful. Well, let me remind you of the host offer in August. So when somebody hosts in August, they are going to get 60% off anything, just like this month, but if they host between August 1st and 15th, they're going to have I don't have one, but a small cool and serve bowl added to their order for free. So that is the host special for August. And then we also, let me show you this really quick. This is also a new product coming out August 1st. So this is our new Bento Lunch Box. And I think it's going to be a really great thing to have for the school year, for kids or for people going to work or whatever. But it comes with 2 plastic containers. All of it is dishwasher safe. So the first container, let's see, the lid comes off and there's space for a napkin and some silverware under this one. And then, I guess I'm gonna put it right back on, but the second bowl is just open. And then the third one has a divider in it. So if you're taking a salad and you have some toppings you want to put in, you can keep it separate until it's time to eat it. And then, so like I said, all of it's dishwasher safe, but I think this will be great for the school year. And then it comes with this cute little band to put around it. So yeah. Figure out.
So Kelsey, when is that coming out? I know it's an incentive for the sales and stuff, but when is it coming out to customers?
August 1st.
Oh, August 1st? Okay.
Yep. So before back to school, everything. So people
Okay.
can, I love that because kids' lunch boxes get so disgusting, but all of that, you can just put it all in the dishwasher. And you don't have to worry about wiping out a nasty lunchbox every day. So I think that'll be awesome. But yeah. Well, thanks so much for joining me tonight. It's been really fun. And I will look forward to next month. I don't know, maybe we'll do a back to school theme next month for it. So
That would be nice. Yeah.
we'll see. But we're going to do one every month. So that'll be fun. So awesome. Well, have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Great recipe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.